In a region known for innovation, a new approach to personal transportation has hit the road. It's a combination of a rickshaw and pedicab, an electric vehicle. It's called the Autopod. Its inventors started the company as they graduated from Carnegie Mellon University. Tanuj Apte is the CEO of Autopods, and he's here with us today. Welcome, good to see you.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Okay, so tell me a little bit, how did this idea for some sort of new transportation method come about?
I'll tell you the truth. I was a junior at Carnegie Mellon, and I was not used to the weather here. I was really craving some sort of short-distance transport that would really make it easy for students or anyone else that was looking to get within a mile to get that ride fast and easily. The bus system in Pittsburgh was not very good at that time, and so were the taxis. So I remember one time when I was back in India, I got in a rickshaw back at home, and I thought to myself, this is definitely something that would help American roads. So we got one here and tested it out.
And that's the birth of the idea, and I guess we actually have one here at the television station,
It's
right?
outside.
So we'll go outside to the parking lot and check it out. All right, love to see it. Good, let's go. So Tanuj, this is it. This is an Autopod?
This is the Autopod.
Okay, well tell me a little bit about what we're seeing here.
So what you see right now is an electric assisted pedicab. So we have the pedals in the front, but when you start pedaling, the motor automatically kicks in to help you out.
So it's both. If the driver can pedal or the driver can use the electric motor to drive forward.
Exactly.
I get the rickshaw connection now. So this is sort of modeled on the way people get around in India?
Exactly, it is. In India, of course, you don't have the electric assist. You don't have the pedals at all. They're completely diesel powered, as I said. But we wanted to take that, modify it a bit, make it cleaner, greener, and simpler for the U.S. population.
And obviously we've seen pedicabs around Pittsburgh. What advantages do you think this type of technology has against the pedicabs we already have around town?
So the pedicabs we have in Pittsburgh already, firstly, are not covered. They're just bikes with carriages in the back.
Okay.
The second thing is they're completely manual. So they're only using human power. So because these are electric assists, we can go up hills, we can carry more weight in the back, and we don't have to charge the prices that the pedicab charge because they're using all human power. They're charging $20, $30 a block. We can charge $5 flat.
It becomes a little more cost effective. It's kind of open air. I mean, what do you do when the weather gets cold?
When the weather gets cold, we actually have experimented with rolled glass doors last winter. Okay. These are just doors that snap on the body of the car. Can also increase advertising real estate, but what they do is they insulate body heat inside the car. Because it's so cozy, you won't even know it's winter.
What, the car's self-heating in a sense? You just use the people to heat the vehicle?
Yep.
Okay, well, let me see. Why don't you climb in and just show me a little bit about how this works. So I'll be the passenger. Good. You climb up front.
So I'll be the driver. You can request a ride, and I'll pull up and pick you up. I have a screen right here that tells me where the request is coming from. Okay,
so I see you have your iPad, your iPhone right up there in front, right?
There's an iPhone in the front right there, and there's also an iPad in the back where you're sitting.
So that's what this screen is. This is actually an iPad?
Exactly, and this iPad runs a proprietary software that will connect to your cell phone when you sit inside the car. Now this software can tell what your preferences are, what advertisements you're looking for, if you want to make a reservation at a local restaurant or buy a concert ticket, it's all in the ride.
Wow, so there's a whole e-commerce component to what you hope the passengers will do.
It's a mobile marketplace, is what we like to call it.
And is that part of the business model and how you hope to make a go of this as a company?
It is, it is. We are currently focused on two main things. The first one is actually the taxi service, which connects advertising and transportation together. We want people to be able to rely on transport to somehow connect with the community, which is why the iPad app is there. The second thing that we're focusing on right now is actually selling the vehicles to individuals and businesses. We've already sold a couple to restaurants in downtown Pittsburgh, and they've been using it for really creative services like delivering pizza, advertising that service. We are now looking to build a new iteration of this car, which will be less heavy. It'll be a lot lighter. It'll be allowed in all the 50 states in the US. And you can buy one for as low as $6,900 right now.
So you're hoping to sell the vehicles. You're selling them right now. Yep. People can order one, as well as run these services then, have kind of the service model. I know everybody's got to be wondering, okay, so your students at CMU, you and your partner, you have this big idea. How are you able to turn this into an actual business, and did it help to be here in Pittsburgh to get this off the ground?
Firstly, Pittsburgh is a great city to start a business, especially recent times. Pittsburgh, the way the bike infrastructure is developed, electric car infrastructure is developed, Pittsburgh is just a great hub for business to be growing in right now. Other than that, Carnegie Mellon is a great school, and we were lucky enough to use most of the courses there to make our business plan, revise it, make it clean. And our parents, which is who I should thank most of all, were supportive enough to fund us in the early stages of the company. So.
That's a classic startup, right? Friends and family, you know, you better hope you have some angels out there to get you going in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you got a business plan, so you must think there's real potential for this
Oh, yeah.
concept.
I really do. The aim is to make short distance transport easy, affordable, and green throughout the nation. Because believe it or not, but 80% of all urban trips are under 3 miles. And that's the target we want to hit.
Well, this is really exciting. Congratulations. It is so much fun, and so neat to see it happening here in our region.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
It's called Autopods. Your website?
Our website is autopods.us or autopods.us, the way you describe it.
Very good. Well, congratulations. It's really cool. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, coming up next, we're headed to downtown Pittsburgh to, of all things, a brand new television studio in Pittsburgh's newest skyrise, the tower at PNC. We're heading downtown to meet the two people in charge of this year's United Way campaign, who expect to make a big impact by asking all of us to step up to help our neighbors in need. Stay with us. Oh, there he goes.